story has the potential to have a successful ending. And every successful person at one point or the other in his life has traveled through a very painful journey. How pain makes great men. When I was 21, I had a child, and like I've always told you, I was not married. It was for my university sweethearts. And when I had her, although he was supportive, I still felt alone. Supportive, we were not staying together, and I had parents who I had let down, and friends who felt they expected more from me. At that point, there was a raining song, a song that had gone viral by a Nigerian singer, Jody. Oh baby, I'm not going to charm or hum that because I do not want a copyright strike. But Nigerians or Africans actually know what I am talking about. Each time the song came on air or I played it with my phone, it gave me this kind of solace. It suited my pains in no small ways. And sometimes I'd hold my bundle of joy, my baby, and I'll shed tears. Oh my God. It was a painful, sweet experience because the song gave me a kind of, it was like a companion at that time. And I would just sing and I would be so happy and probably sad at the same time. Life. Not long ago, I came to understand that that song was bettered through her tears and her pains. She actually sang the song for her kid with special needs. The day I heard this, I was exasperated. Oh, so that's what that song that went viral, that song that suited my pains, was bettered through the eyes of the pain or pains of another woman like myself. Whatever results comes out of your pain is dependent on your reaction to it. So many persons resort to blame games, blaming themselves or other people around them, getting depressed, and some persons even take the bull by the horn. They end it all. They say, this world, I am too good for this world, or this world is too good for me. And they say goodbye, passing through a very painful passage again before going to wherever they go to. There is glory in every pain. In every pain you're experiencing today, there is a glory in it. If only you would be able to sit calmly and look through the eyes, your inner eyes, and try to picture what is in it for you. Like I earlier said at the introductory part of this video, I said every painful story has the potential to have a successful ending. But that again is dependent on how you react to the pain. Now in this video, I am going to help walk you through how to make the glory in your pain evolve. Because truly, pain makes great men. But there is a way it does so. And that is why so many persons, because they are in a haste and they are not able to pinpoint how to make the best of their pains, they let go. And it's always a very painful and sad experience. How to become successful using your pains as a yardstick, using it as a leverage. Let's go. Number one, do not personalize your pains. Do not buckle under the weight of your pain. Do not personalize it. Do not say, oh, I am miserable. Oh, I am unfortunate. Why did life choose to serve me this ball of misery? Rather, do not personalize the pain, but try to understand that as humans, we at one point or the other will go through painful situations. Have you ever been told that pain is a process? And that is why it makes great men. So do not personalize your pains at all. Understand the fact that it is generic. It is something that can happen to anybody. Number two, look out for the lessons in your pain. There is a lesson in every pain that you go through. Every painful moment or process that you go through actually holds a lesson in it for you. But the fact is that how many people are able to picture the lesson in their pains rather than throw tantrums, rather than blame yourself, rather than blame people around you. Look for the lesson in your pain. And number three, You have to be brave. The human mind is more powerful than we actually give it credit for. My slogan has become, "This too will pass," because there is nothing that happens to me today that has not happened to somebody else. Be brave through the process. Understand the fact that we're human, and sometimes you find yourself, even when you don't want to compare yourself with others, but sometimes you cannot help it. But let me tell you, be very brave through the process. These are decisions, personal decisions that you have to take. You have to be brave through it, irrespective of the turbulence, irrespective of how bad it is. Be brave through it. Always learn to tell yourself that this too will pass if I handle it well. Number 4, be very patient. Patience is a virtue. But these days, so many persons are looking down on that virtue called patience. Be very patient through the process. God does not show us the next phases of our lives. And sometimes when it looks like everywhere is dark, after the very darkest time, that is when the sun shines. Sometimes people even kill themselves a day to their breakthroughs. What will help you is patience. I told my friend a few days ago, I said, whether we get discouraged or we choose to stay hopeful, what will happen will happen. Whatever I cannot change, I don't have to kill myself about it. If you get negative and hasty, it will not change anything. So why not be patient through the process? Be very patient through the process and stay open and optimistic. When you are going through painful situation, like I said, nothing will happen under the sun today that has not happened before. And so many persons on the internet, in books, have documented their processes. And you'll be able to read through their accounts. You'll be able to read through their biographies. And all this would help you. You research, you look at how they lived their lives and how they were able to conquer their pains. So whenever it comes like that, keep yourself motivated by studying about relevant people, great people who have walked the path, very painful paths, and at this point they have come out victorious, and at this point have become successful to the extent that even after their passage they are still celebrated. And there are so many who are still living too and are very well celebrated because of how they've been able to walk through their pains and they've been able to come out through it and are teaching others to be successful using their pain. Trust in God. This cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be overemphasized. I always say that the spiritual controls the physical. So you have to trust in the Creator, the one who is, who was, and he is to come. The only one who is capable. If I trust in a human like me is mortal, is a mortal like me. So why should I trust in a human like me who can fall down and die? I'd rather trust in the Creator. Go to God in prayer with your pains, with your stories. Tell Him, invite Him into the situation, and watch Him transform the story into glory. Also, you have to be able to seek and accept help. So many persons, actually during their pains, they shut every border around them. They shut the border. They shut themselves in. They retrogress. And then people are not able to approach them. Because even when you want to approach them with one help or the other, you just find out that they are closed and no one is able to approach them with help. I always say, no one is an island. No one knows it all. When you're going through painful situations, learn to ask for help when it is important. It is important for you to form good relationships. When situations come, it is some relationships that you've been able to make during the good days that will actually help to save you. So ask for help from relevant people that you have in your life when it is necessary. And if people ever give you help, please accept help. Do not be too broken that you refuse to accept relevant help from people. And then, like I earlier said, pain makes great men. And if you do not personalize your pain, then you will be able to find the glory lying resident in it. You'll be able to find the lessons in it for you, and you will leverage on it to climb higher. To climb through that mountain. You will make it as a stepping stone to your greatness. I challenge you also to read about so many speakers, so many successful people. Tisa Nichols is an example of such persons. If you read their biographies, if you listen to their messages on YouTube and even the ones circulating the internet, you will be able to see how they were able to manage their pains and get successful leveraging it. My name is Dorcas Andrew, and just before you go, I'd like to remind you of the slogan we have here: yielded to God and deliberate with our actions. If you yield to God and you're deliberate with your actions, I bet you will have amazing results and your life will be totally transformed. Until I see you again in the next episode. Ciao, ciao. God bless you.